Hello, ladies and gents. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. And this is going to be really short. It's just a little bit of an update that some of the guys asked me to do. Really, it's going to be, again, quite quick. Nothing really changed. So pay attention to the chart. Look, my analysis brought me to around 4,100. And that's because I expected the whole progression of this rally or run up, whatever you want to call it, at around 4,100. Should have been roughly around this area again, around this bubble. This is why I said it could be lower. As you can see, the precession of this resistance. Now, in reality, what happened, we outperformed the market. The price action really outperformed itself. And the problem is, though, we do have some gaps opened up. We do have a gap from October still that have not been closed, and I do pay attention to it. But really, I do not think these gaps will close, especially if this is the last limb of this Head and Shoulders Elliott wave. We're getting close to the end of the year. I really think we might just not close these gaps, but we will be able to determine that later down the line. The first bridge we have to cross is this resistance, which I believe we're gonna have the price action get entangled with, at least for a week, could be even a couple. We could be even going down and testing this entire thing all the way from 4,100-ish area. As you can see at this rate, even if we go a little bit sideways, we're probably gonna reach 4,120 in the very near future. And then we're going to test this resistance. When we're going to start testing this resistance, depending on how quick it's going to be, it will be easier to determine, applying all sorts of technical indicators that I'm not going to share here. If you guys want to know about how I do things, join our community with Tom Nash. The basic subscription model is only $5 a month. It's a huge community that is 4,000 plus people at this moment. We share ideas. We talk about crypto. We talk about commodities. We talk about regular stocks, options. There are really awesome people there. I really advise joining that community. Again, not my community. It's Tom Nash's community. All right, but it is great. Absolutely, I am the main admin, and I'm just again, maybe you'd say I'm biased, but I love that community to death. The people there are amazing, and I would highly recommend anybody and everybody to join it, regardless whether you are a trader, investor. Doesn't matter what your what your preferred assets to trade. Regardless, I advise people to join. So back to what I was talking about, back to the charting. So again, in the near future, in the near-term future, what we should be looking out for is testing that area, and then it could be that we might break down and stay within that wedge. I do not believe so, especially with the recent changes with the CPI coming in at 7.7, which, again, if you're a part of the community, my predictions were 7.9. So was the consensus from the general market, and it ended up coming in at 7.7. Now, to summarize, I do not think the Fed will pivot here and will go with 50 bips from now on. I think if the Fed will be smart, they will continue with 75 bips. We're nowhere near terminal levels yet. Although the market has, in my opinion, completely priced in the terminal levels that were announced by the Fed originally, that we're talking about 525, if my memory serves me well. And at the current time, as long as we're not going to get anything get exacerbated on the geopolitical scene, if the war in Russia, Ukraine, if it's the issues between the U.S. and the Saudis, again, if it's energy, basically, if it's a new wave of COVID or some other, pigeon flu or whatever nonsense. But I don't think anything of that sort is coming, and I do think we're slowly gonna go for a correction. Now, that does not mean 2023 is not going to be choppy. And if anybody got the wrong idea that from here on out we're just going to fly up to 4,800, no. In fact, here I emphasized how different our paths could be, and this is just a particular trend that could go out this way. We could completely see a whole different path. So this is, again, very, very speculative at this point, I would say. First thing first, our first checkpoint, as I said, is 4,100 area. Focus on that. Then I will probably be posting new videos that will be updating on what I expect the market to do then. But for now, nothing really changed. I do expect a bit of a rally, and if we will connect this price action with the Santa Claus rally, we're gonna have a decent end of the year. Decent meaning no lower lows. Okay, that's kind of to go out on that note. Now, before I finish this, guys, please, a huge request from you all. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and I would appreciate any like, any subscribe, anything, any comment, whether you like, agree, disagree, give me your mindset, your thoughts down in the comments, and hopefully I'll get to see you all on Tom Nash's community. And for the time being, you have the wonderful rest of the weekend. Peace out.